So welcome back to another episode of the Ice Cream Social Media. You already know the vibes. Got your boy Mondo in the building. This week we got a special guest. I know him, but you don't. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? I'm Jalen Smith. What's good?
Yes, sir.
What up? Free Spirit Superstar, Mr. Simple. We back at it, man. And we back at it with the Black is Colorful. You know,
Got the
check
merch
it
on.
out. You know, this is for everybody. As you can see, all the different shades on there. So, you know, when you get that chance, go to the website and cop that. They out now, and they going quick, too. And they only going to be available for so long. So get them when you can.
So I think we kind of underestimate or undersell ourselves on the creativity and the entrepreneurship that we really be on, because for those that don't know, outside of the podcast, Simple is his brand, which is what we're wearing today. Black is Colorful. You got the Ice Cream Social merch, which is up here in the front. And then you also got Rampage, Jay Young. Everybody know who Rampage is if you follow the show. He got his own brand, Nueva, in here. And then, of course, we got the people behind the camera. You got Set 3 TV. You know what I'm saying? So they got their own brand. And then we got Jalen Smith, who got his own brand. So don't underestimate us. Like, we're not really just a podcast. Like, you know how other people do other shit than dive into podcasting? We're really doing the same thing. It's just other people got bigger clout, but we cool with that. We all about moving in unison. When you move as a group, you act as a group, you conquer as a group. You know what I'm saying? So let's actually just go ahead and jump right in. So Jalen, I know you already introduced yourself, but tell people like what you do for a living. Just kind of give them like the basis, and then we're gonna take off from there.
All right, so I am a concert photographer. I've been doing that for about damn near like 9 years. Started in 2016, but I started before then. I got my first official show back in 2016. I started photography from skateboarding. It's kind of just, after COVID, just went crazy. Best way I can explain it.
So for the photography, have you ever worked a day job like at post college?
Heck yeah. I'm about getting to money.
Okay,
Regardless,
okay.
you know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
I'm about getting the money. What you mean?
Some people be so ignorant to the money. You feel what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
So
sure.
anti-establishment.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, ain't no wrong with, like, working a 9 to 5, bro. Like, to feed yourself, to, like...
Bags of bags.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, bro, the car I drive, what you mean?
I've already seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Not even just to be like...
I
Yeah.
put Bro again. I'm like, man. I
Yeah.
said, don't sleep on Jay. I'm like, he's younger than us. I said, he'd hit boom, boom, boom. In a matter of so many years, I'm like, you gotta take notice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I remember you pulled up to my crib the first time, and my wife was like, damn, whose car is that? Like, we ain't never had no nice car in the driveway or something. That's okay, cool. Don't undersell my shit. But yeah, this is Jalen stuff over here.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and jump right into it, right? So what made you get into photography 9 years ago? Like, what was that spark that made you say, like, I'm actually dive into this career?
The first thing was skateboarding. I was just like, I sucked in my group, bro. Like, to be honest, like, all my homies, they was, like, sponsored, or they was, like, in talks of being sponsored by, like, local skate shop or some online brand. And, like, I was like, yo, let me just film y'all, because, like, I can't skate like y'all. And they was like, go ahead, bro. And then my parents sent me to skate camp. First time I went, dude was like, he showed me what a DSLR was. I'm like, what the heck is a DSLR? He was like, yeah, you take a picture, this how you get in the menu, snap, snap, snap. And I was already doing video editing from, like, learning, like, how to do videos with my friends skating. Then after that, I just kind of took it on myself. I came back the next year, the skate camp, with a new camera, and he kind of gave me the ropes. His name is Josh. So, Josh, if you watching this, I appreciate you, man.
So with the photography, and just your origin of being a photographer, from those people that were signed and had endorsements and brand deals, would you consider anybody like a pretty big skater today? Like they've made it?
Few of the dudes, I would say so. They, like, had a couple, like, interviews, but skateboarding's, like, so saturated. When trying to, like, blow up and, like, build a career out of it, it's really hard. So more than likely you'll be at the amateur level, but once you get to, like, the pro level, like, everybody knows who you are. But that's, like, the top 10% of skateboarders, like, out of all skateboarders in the world.
So the reason why I bring that up is because you made a career shift, right, from skateboarding to photography, and we talked about like the materialistic items of the cars. But do you feel as if you've made it?
Honestly, no. I never feel like I'm gonna make it. I always, like, want to push the envelope for myself. I'm not worried about anybody else around me, but I do got, like, parents, and I want to make sure I can, like, get them a house or be able to buy them stuff without a problem. Like, I could do that now. doesn't bother me, but like I want more for what my parents provided for me. Like, and I can definitely see that.
That is such a subtle, beautiful flex. You know, I could do that now. I don't think I'm at that point yet where I'm like, you know, I could do that now. I could probably take him to like Chick-fil-A. I maybe Red
Get a
Lobster.
birthday dinner.
Yeah, a little special occasion joint.
If your parents needed you, I know you be there. Don't even play.
Oh no,
You know what I'm saying?
Need
That's
is
what-
different. Need is different.
But that's how
boys get into Santa Claus mode with the need. You know, so you make nothing out of something with the need. So
Yeah, I mean, but like, check this out. Like, put your mentality in that. Like, whatever your parents need, like you can give that to them without a problem. That's what like that's how you should
Yeah.
think about it. Cause don't think of it want versus needs. Like, no, if you want that, I got it. You need that, I got it. That's the mentality I want to have at all times. Cause my parents took care of me, so I want to be able to provide that same energy back to them.
Okay, and you grew up here?
Yeah, I grew up in that.
Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Okay, where I grew up at, I wasn't really big and didn't know that there was a skateboard community here. So, what area of Indianapolis did you grow up in? You know, and when was that when you kind of put down being a skateboarder and kind of transitioned into the photography?
Oh, for sure. So I grew up on the east and west side. My parents, they was together for like some time, but then like they like separated. So like 2008, my mom and I, we moved out east, like German Church Road. So I went from
East Side,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I went from
North Side.
East side. Yeah. We're out here.
y'all lie. Now we out here. Yes, I used to live on like High School Road, 38th and High School Road, bro, on the west side. Then we moved out all the way out east, 21st German Church Road. Different lifestyle for me, I tell you that. Nothing like in a bad way. It's just change of pace for me. Out east, everybody was like more like tight. Where I lived on the west side, everybody was like so separate from each other. Like if I want to go to my buddy's house, but I had to bike. On the east side, I just skate in the neighborhood. So like the skateboarding scene out there was like, I just like really stayed in my own lane growing up entirely. So I didn't really get into skateboarding because of somebody. It just I always wanted to do my own thing, and that was individuality for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the photography, that transition. So what grade or age was that?
I would say like transition dang near like 7th grade.
Okay.
It was like 7th grade.
Okay.
Got my first iPhone. Shout out to my dad. My mom was on my dad's ass about that on Christmas. Like, you better give him that damn iPhone. She wanted me to get a guitar. I didn't want to play guitar though. I wanted an iPhone for the camera.
Yeah, facts. Facts, paving your own way.
Yeah.
So with you talked about 7th grade and picking up the camera, and we know how kids per se can be, where you really start diving into that craft, and people want to make fun of you at first. So do you know that first moment where you picked up a camera? Do you remember that first moment where you picked up a camera and people initially wanted to make fun of you, and then you had to prove them wrong?
Bro, I did that 2 times in my life. The skateboard and the camera. To be honest with you. Skateboarding was like, bro, why you doing that white boy stuff? When I lived out east, because everybody was like selling dope, or they was like just living a fast life, to be honest. And I wasn't into that. High school is when I got the camera, and they was like, oh, you taking pictures? How's that how's that camera thing going? They was hating on it, and it just I hated
how's
it.
that little business.
Yeah, I hate, like, don't call it a little business. Like, I'm a firm believer in like what you do, like say that, bro. Like, because I take you more serious as your business. Don't say like, I'm kind of do something. Nah,
I do a little something.
yeah, that don't even
You
nah.
ruin the credibility. It's like you're not even really in it if you think it's just a little something. So
For sure. For all you know, I could have been a potential client of yours, and you think I'm gonna believe in somebody who say, yeah, I kind of want to do something. No, bro, it's not believable at all. Not even to sound braggadocious, but it just don't sound believable or credible to your business.
it kind of sound like how I be thinking. Like,
No, all right. So in your photography journey, you know, at what point in that journey did you get that feeling of that you were a professional or you took it serious? Because you know, sometimes when you start off in something new, you just checking it out to see how you feel and how you like it.
Yeah.
And at that point, you can't really be confident because you just starting.
Oh yeah.
Was there a certain point in time where you understood that you're gonna have a future in photography and you are talented at it?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it was really last year. To be honest, like completely
Last
honest with
year?
you. Yeah, completely honest. It was last year.
what happened last year?
Last year, I remember like it was yesterday, bro. My mom and I, we was getting some dinner,
Where y'all go to eat?
I don't even remember the spot.
Ah,
bro.
you don't remember like it was yesterday. There
Nah,
ain't no way.
hold on, because I ain't never been to the spot, and I don't go downtown often. Like, usually I go 3 places, bro. Work, gym, home, bro. That's all I be doing, man. I don't do nothing else.
I hate when a casual workouter wants to gym, work, home.
That's
See
all
the
I do,
emphasis on the
bro.
workout. Stop it. Man.
That's what I mean. That's routine. You understand routine? Like to have
Yeah.
structure in your life to like elevate, you need to have routine. You gotta put time in your skills. So do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. It takes to elevate. So I do that. I take that very serious. But we was downtown some restaurant. My mom took she was like, let's go here. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. The night before I just had shot Lil Baby and Chris Brown tour. And then I was like going through the photos, like which one should I upload? Because I was working all night on these photos, probably like to 5 a.m. Remind you, the show ended at 11 p.m. So I'm literally up hours trying to edit the photos, see which one's like my favorite one. I remember sitting in my car like before the concert ended, like I'm opening up the front. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm sitting here and on my iPad. Bam, 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 bam.
Did anybody just hear the word frunk? Did anybody else catch that?
I heard
Frunk?
it. I heard
That's
it.
some exotic talk. Front, trunk, frunk. Jesus, I'm too broke. I got a
Glad you're
trunk.
breaking that down for the people though, so that way they understand the
No,
terminology.
that was one of the moments where I had to sit here to myself and say, "Wow, I'm broke.
I
Have a
mean,
trunk
bro, I don't
and the
mean,
engine
bro.
in the front. Typical shit.
Priorities is different. That's all. It ain't about being
How
broke.
dare you sit up here?
Priorities is
How
different.
dare you sit up here?
Yeah, man. You know.
No, but keep going though.
Yeah, tight. So, I was up to like 4 a.m. Or 5 a.m. editing these photos. We go out. I'm like, I need to post these photos. Because usually, like, when you get a media pass for shows, they, like, tell you when to post the photos. Like, you have, like, a certain amount of time to submit them and send you a link where you post them at. So I think I had maybe just 24 hours. I'm like, I'm going to just get these photos out now because, like, these are gas. I just knew. Post the photo of Chris Brown. I turn all my notifications off Instagram because, like, I don't be on the internet, bro. I try not to at least because, like, I could be doing something else, make some money doing something else. I go back, check, like 10 minutes later, there was like one of my friends, he commented, he was like, yo, he posted his photo. I'm like, who is he? I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, hold on. Who is he? So I went to the page, I was like, ah, snap, bro. Chris Brown just posted my photo.
Breezy.
Yeah, tight. And I was, bro, I'm jumping up. When I say I'm jumping up and hollering like I had the gospel in me, I was doing that in the middle of the restaurant. People was looking at me like, what's going on? My mom yelling with me, what's going on?
So for the people that don't understand, can you explain what that moment is, being a photographer of somebody like Chris Brown posting your work?
Yeah, honestly, bro, it's like, it's an amazing feeling, bro, because, like, I feel like I don't care about what other people look at my photos, but, like, to know that somebody else is looking at my work and, like, that big of an artist, like, the person I took photos of, their team reposted my photo, bro. It's so amazing. Like, you just... It gave me like the idea like, damn, my work is that good to like be posted on the artist page. I could work with an artist this big, and I could do something like way bigger than this.
Yep.
Yeah, it just showed me that the sky's the limit, bro, for sure.
That's dope. And I want people to be able to pick up that time from when you started in, 7th grade, right? Taking photos all the way up until just a year ago of you feeling and understanding that you got to accept it and stand on it and be confident in what you're doing as a professional. So just that time period of the grind and learning that, you're trying to give you out some shortcuts for the youngins and stuff, to kind of, if you're good at something or you like something, be confident and gain that confidence now, so that way maybe they could cut down some of the time,
And even
And-
that,
And not even that. So I'm gonna give you your credit. So for those that have not seen it, this is the image that he posted, the picture that he posted that Chris Brown reposted. You feel what I'm saying? And if you actually look pretty closely, you see Chris Brown in them likes too. So bro really made it as far as like your definition of making it. You get what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown is such a major cosign for any given person. You would think that's a made it moment. So I know you were about to say something, but what was it like getting that media pass for an artist like Chris Brown? Like, was it a lot of hurdles and a lot of hoops to jump through,
Bro.
or is it more so like you knew somebody that knew somebody?
no, honestly, bro, it's really grinding. I give you this I'm trying to say like my trick, bro, my tip. LinkedIn is like your best friend, bro. Google, because really a lot of stuff you either gotta know somebody, contact the manager. More than likely, the manager not gonna contact you back. Now it's a smaller artist.
You gotta contact Papa, like the entourage.
There's
type
something,
shit.
bro. Yeah, DJ or the opener for them, bro. Like you gotta contact somebody. Even the opener could be big. His opener was Lil Baby, bro. So it's
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
unreachable.
Yeah, so it's like you really gotta just tap in, just try to find these contacts. Work for a publication, bro. Be the smallest publication, see if they give you a pass, let you shoot for free. Bro, a lot of stuff, like a lot of concerts I've done over the years, bro, not paid. It's really grind. Like I enjoy doing this. The money, I don't care about that. Like I like making money, but like, bro, I'm more so worried about building connections and also creating a portfolio where I could work with somebody bigger or just as big.
So when you talk about payday, so you don't have to give us the exact amount,
Mm-hmm.
but what opportunity created the biggest payday for you?
Me just reaching out. I don't have like a specific moment. It's just me reaching out, like, hey, like, can I shoot for y'all? And they're like, yeah, we'll pay you. I'm just like, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of like we were talking earlier off the podcast. Like a lot of stuff that you do in the photo world, video camera, creative world is relationship based. Just build with people. You may not actually have a job at that moment, but the idea is to continue to build with these people, and then see what aligns with what they're looking for and what you can provide.
Creating that value.
Most definitely. And don't get value construed like, oh, my photos are better. Oh, my video is better. Nah, it's more so literally how your relationship is with that person and what else do you like
Know your
that
worth.
aligns with that project, bro. Like,
It's almost like it sounds like utilizing your skills to help. In any given moment, there's a need that needs to be fulfilled, and you have a skill set, utilizing that in that moment to take advantage. And so that's dope, man.
yeah, for sure. Like in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be shadowing one of my friends. She got to shoot Coachella this year, and I'm like, yo, I gotta like shadow you. Like I need to see like how you be working. And I like went to a shoot a couple months ago. She had me model. Never modeled in my life, bro, because I'm normally behind the camera. So for me to be in front of the camera is like crazy. But I told her, I was like, yo, like I like your work. Like, I'm trying to like learn from you. Because even at like my photo getting posted by Chris Brown or working with Red Bull, Monster, like all these different companies, bro, like I feel like I haven't done anything yet because like I want to be able to have like I want to be able to just continue to grow. There's no set stone of like me stopping, bro. That's with anything.
So if you could do a photo shoot or, in the moment photo shoot at any festival outside of Coachella,
Yeah.
what would it be?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be Lollapalooza. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why, honestly, this is like one of my favorite hats because like I feel like this, like I'm going to get Lollapalooza media pass, bro. I'm going to be working with an artist or a publication for Lollapalooza. Like that's like one of my goals, bro. I was showing him earlier. I took a photo of Post Malone with my iPhone the first year I ever went, bro. And it was like by far people was like, yo, that photo was crazy. Took with an iPhone, bro. Like I'm in the pit. Like I'm not even in the pit. I'm in the crowd with everybody else.
So like, what would that moment look like? So let's say you got your media pass, you're at Lollapalooza. What's that defining moment for you? Like you seeing all these artists, you taking all your pictures, you seeing all these fans cheering. What would be that defining moment for you to be like, this was worth it?
Shoot. Honestly, just watching like once I post it, not even like posting. Actually, not just taking the picture. That's how like I know I got it. Cause I like review my photos like on site, and like when I put my eye in the viewfinder, I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. I just know. Like you just be knowing. Like
Yep.
I've been doing it for so long. I know what a bad photo is for me. It could be the good of somebody else, but like it's bad for me. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna fit my style. Cause everybody like in the concert photography world, bro, or festival world, all the photos are pretty much the exact same. Same edits. Yeah. The whole idea I was telling you earlier, I'm trying to like switch it up. I want to introduce the artist. It ain't just about, oh, I assume you know who Post Malone is, Chris Brown or Lil Baby. I should not assume that you know these people. Yeah. So the idea is when you first see my photo, you gonna at least know the person that I took a photo of.
Yep.
That idea you bring up, do you got a timeline in your head of when you want to start doing that or presenting that? Because just even you saying it a little bit, it's people that's watching you and gonna try to steal game and swag and get on it ahead of you.
I'm gonna tell you like this: you too late, buddy. You're too
Oh,
late.
they missed the wave.
Yeah, they too late.
Trains left the station.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier. Them photos was like a couple months ago, bro. Like, it's too late, bro. That's all I gotta say.
So if you could pick one artist you would love to take pictures of, or just get a media pass for, and I'm not talking about festivals where we got multiple artists.
Yeah.
I'm talking about there's a concert in Indy, there's 100 mainstream artists pulling up,
Yeah.
and you had to pick one to get that media pass for. Who's that one?
Oh my gosh. They're gonna ridicule me for this one though. Billie Eilish.
Yeah, they gonna really kill you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Only reason why I
They
said
ridicule.
that. Check this out, bro. Check this out, bro. Billie Eilish got like her photos are like editorial style. A lot of these other like artists, bro, are just for show.
Yeah.
Like Billie Eilish, like her last album, bro, is like editorial style. Like that's beautiful. Like to get out the world of concert photography, bro. Like you could do so much more with an artist rather than just I took a cool photo of them.
Yeah.
Like it got to go beyond that. Like it shouldn't be. Yeah, they have great concert photos. Nah, like what is
Yeah.
like example like Pop Smoke King? He don't really got no editorial style photos. Mac Miller, he has an editorial style photo. Plenty of those.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like it goes beyond. I want these photos to live longer than what the artist is. And so
That's some game right there.
it's like you use for auto. It could be used for a biography or autobiography one day.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What utilizing photography? What's one of the craziest rooms photography's been able to put you in that without your camera you wouldn't have been able to been in that room or around this type of person or in that convo?
Oh wow. I went to LA with my friend. Shout out to 24K Tracks, producer. But also I got started with photos with him. We kind of connected through Instagram. Long story short, basically, I'm not gonna name drop, just respectfully, but he put me in a pretty nice room with somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, he put me in a nice room with somebody. That's all I gotta say. And I was like, this is beautiful. And dude that I met, one of the craziest like producers, A&Rs, whatever, bro, engineers, bro, he
Damn,
can do
was it me?
everything. Yeah,
Yeah, that sound
I'm
like
rocking
me.
with that.
Yeah, that
It is,
sound like
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You're more the producer, but he and I
Hold on.
one of them dope ass.
Creative director. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that
saying?
sound like him.
Yeah. I'm him.
So would you ever consider being a single person's personal photographer?
No.
Ooh. I didn't think you were gonna say no when I wrote that question down.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't finish the
What?
question.
Nah.
For $1 million.
We're going to look at the paperwork, see what opportunities we can work with. Because it ain't just about the money. Don't get me wrong. I'm about getting to the bag. But if this $1 million is going to hold me back from making a couple other millions in the next couple of years, that's like winning the lottery. Like, yeah, I hit it. You going to cash out now and just like put the rest of your life on hold after that? Nah, like I want that. I want the longevity of it personally. Yeah, I could take that $1 million and reinvest it in something else, but it's not about that. It's about building connections with other people. Your $1 million working with one artist, they could be hot now. They trash next year. I'm out of work.
So is it that you're less so worried about the monetary gain and you're more so worried about the experience you'll gain from working with other artists?
Oh, for sure. Because being in a room full of other people rather than just one person your entire time, like you know how many more connections I can build being around 100 other people versus one person who's hot that can pay me that $1 million. Eventually, they kind of gonna burn out, and the $1 million that I'm getting is gonna look like they got 30 million. So like my $1 million is nothing to what they got.
So I got one more question. So let's say that miracle artist is Drake. Is you being Drake's personal photographer a one-on-one? You OVO Jalen, or is you still going your own route?
Like I said, it was about what that paperwork doing. The opportunity.
Paperworking.
Nah, but
You
it,
got Eric Drake, it got Nike, it got
Yeah.
paperwork.
that's what I'm saying. Like
That OVO lawyer going crazy.
yeah, for sure. But it come down to like what other opportunities is like involved out of this $1 million. Cause like I don't want to take somebody photos just because they're the artist. Like I don't want to be taking photos of you in the studio. I want to help you work on your brand. Like I want to be part of your business. Cause essentially all the artists are a business. Like
You're a
what?
very focused nigga. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It'd have been that motherfucker paperwork said at the bottom signature OVO Mondo
Yeah.
to be Drake's personal radio man. God damn it. That signature flying off my wrist. I might not even know what my hand doing. That motherfucker is flying off that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but once again, it come down to like what else could you provide? Like you
Ain't
don't want to.
nothing. My wrist gonna provide this signature is what it's gonna provide.
Once that million, once you done with your contract with bro, like what you gonna do after that? You could just tell everybody like, yeah, I
Sign
did.
the
some-
next one.
But if it comes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's about building the connection long term. Like that's what me personally, I focus on building connections. Like I want to see what other things I can provide value for, like provide the value for. Like, I don't want to just be the photographer. If I'm gonna be the photographer, I want to be able to do your editorial shoots. I want to do your album cover. Like even if I'm not taking photos, I want to at least work in Photoshop or something. I want to be a creative director for your music video. Like I want to work on merch. Anything that revolves around visual content, bro. That's what I focus on.
So do you have any? God, and I'm so sorry. I'm just in that bag because when you get that Jim Beam in you, the questions just start flowing. Blame Rory. Rory.
I'm gonna let you
Free
roll.
Spirit Superstar. Just blame him.
Yeah,
you
go
see
ahead.
how heavy his drink
Free
is.
spirits.
You ain't seen him sip once since the show started.
Go
It's iced
silly.
and melted.
They done
So,
seen me sip a couple times. I made
nah,
sure
it's
they
just
seen
show
me.
you how
With
crazy the
pinky.
drinks is going. So I apologize, but so when it comes to photography houses, so like those big photography brands, would you ever consider signing with one of those brands? So like, obviously I'm ignorant, so please everybody excuse me if I'm like incorrect, but like the Vogues, the Essence, or would you want to remain independent and still take your own photos?
I would definitely go that route with it, but at the same time, like I'm a like be in and out, trying to figure out what else I could do. Like I'm telling you, like bro, I
You
don't.
just an independent ass nigga.
No,
But
so
not
he
check
just-
this out.
it sounds like you're willing to take advantage
I
of
would-
opportunities.
I am,
but
but
you're not sacrificing your goals for anybody.
yeah, for sure. Like it gotta, like you were saying back to the Drake thing. Like I'm saying, if there's other things I can like be involved in rather than just being stuck in this one lane, like like in any type of career, working a regular 9 to 5. Most people that just do their job, bro, they only stick to their job. Like they don't try to elevate. I have a problem with being stuck in one position. Like I'm never complacent. Like I want to do as much as I can.
I don't like niggas like you.
And that's
As
all
an
right.
Yeah, you don't like neither one of us because I'm feeling
Nah.
everything, bro. Saying.
As an
feeling the
entrepreneur,
tension in
you
the
trying
room.
to hire an employee. A nigga like him got too many goals.
I'm feeling.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah,
You're
no.
supposed to be in this position for
If
the
you
rest of
looking-
your life.
if you looking for
and
workers-
die.
Yeah.
Nigga had too
I'm
many
not the
ambitions.
worker. I'm not
If
the
you're looking
worker.
for
bro.
workers, don't talk to him.
Yeah, don't
watch
talk to
this
me.
interview.
Nah. Gonna burn me out.
I'm gonna take this opportunity, but I'm still over here. No, when I want an employee, you're on the line for death.
See, he
Yeah.
looking
You're
for
doing
them.
a
He
blood
looking-
contract.
This
You're on
your
this motherfucker
demographic.
for
This your demographic.
Hold on. For the
Mondo.
salary, he's
For-
like, no negotiations.
Yeah.
For the salary, no
for
negotiations.
401k, no
Yeah.
dental.
For
For
Like,
30
we
years,
figured
Right,
that shit
hold
out.
For 30 years, I did the same thing
Yeah.
every day. I woke up at the same time every day, and I saved up just enough for me to last a year out of
That
retirement.
sound like
Yeah.
employee of the
Before I gotta
month.
get a job at
That sound like
Walmart.
Yeah.
employee of the month.
No, oh
That
my
sound like
gosh.
employee of the month to me.
Yeah.
So like you get your own designated parking spot.
I ain't
is
gonna
what it
lie.
sound
That's
like.
how you.
It
That's
sound
how.
like SpongeBob.
That's how
what
the
the hell
money is
it
made.
sounds-
Yeah.
So I get it.
But you got to think about anybody in the creative space. Oh my gosh.
Hey, one of them
Jalen, so I
ones.
want to get into the like that thing that keeps you out of the box. I want to get into like some of your goals. So we can start with short term, like a 1, 5, and 10 year type of I don't know, general summary of like goals to get a little bit to know you more, but then also for viewers to be able to see kind of how they can kind of chase some things, but also be stable in that journey.
Oh, for sure. I got you. So my 1 year goal, really, I just want to start being like more on the creative direction side. Like I was telling you about my buddy earlier who did the Coachella shoot, and I told her, like, I literally hit her up today. I'm like, yo, I gotta shadow you. Like I'm trying to focus on that, like one step at a time. I personally feel like, I'm not saying I can't do it, but like I have an issue with creative directing. So be able to take control of a shoot and like it come out perfectly fine without it seeming like cookie cutter, or you can see that's forced action on the client.
Yep.
Yeah. And then my 5 year goal, get out the city, go to a different country, build up clientele there, come back to the city and just be bouncing back and forth. I want to build an agency long term. Yeah. So that's my 5 year plan, to build an agency for photo and video. and then my 10-year plan. Just keep going crazy. Like there's no set plan on that part. It just go crazy.
Yep.
Keep elevating each year, bro.
See, you know how you brought up earlier,
Employee of the month hates
working
me.
for one person. Let's say it's Drake, right? Bro might take the job with Drake, right? In the
I
million.
don't like nothing he said.
But look, bro gonna take the million and start his own company, his own photography company and design. To where even if I'm with Drake all year, I got 5 to 10 people at this creative space
why I didn't
running
like
it
it.
for me. So
You got too much going on. I don't like it.
Some motion better than no motion. That's all I gotta tell you.
I want to hire a nigga with no motion.
Mm-hmm.
You and this motherfucker, nothing going on. You this or not. You this.
ain't that crazy though? When you got like $1 million dreams, you gotta hire the people without them because that's who's gonna
It's really
generate
messed
it.
up.
Yeah.
Right, but you know they're going to be here forever.
Literally.
Forever.
Employees are scared of me, bro.
401k, they're going to be forever.
See, but I got like a new business model for that. Like I
Yeah.
think the future is businesses knowing, like hiring the most ambitious person and what they generate for your company, and when they're ready to go, you let them.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be
Everything
scared
they've
of
been
that.
able to generate for you, you're benefiting from.
And if you're doing it right, you learning from them, taking
So
notes
you
of what
gotta
they
get that
did.
whip out your hand. That whip work. You know, you gotta let them. You gotta help them grow and then send them off. That's gonna bring a lot of business back to the corporation.
Yeah, that sound gets my bottom line affected. What corporate America say? What corporate America say? But nah, so like, Jalen, back to you though. So, you know, I like to joke and I like to kid, but in all seriousness, so what has prevented you from becoming a sheep? I think for all entrepreneurs, you know what that means. What has prevented you from becoming a follower, somebody that just goes with whatever everybody else is doing? You sign with a bigger agency and now you're one of 10,000 photographers. What has prevented you from becoming a sheep?
Really, just never really thought about that. Just keep going for myself. I grew up as the only child. I do have siblings, but like in the household I grew up in with my mom, like I was the only child. So like for me to figure out what I was gonna do as my next move, entertainment wise, like I was like, all right, I can go skateboard. That's some individual. Pick up a camera. I don't need nobody to go pick up a camera. I do it myself. I go take pictures of a house, bro. Like it's just doing the action, just like always being by myself. Like never really was cool to like follow other people. Like even back in middle school, bro. Like I used to say like, oh, you doing that white sport, you skateboard, and then, oh, you doing a camera? Like you picking up a camera for what, bro? Like we don't do that. Like you need to begin to like playing basketball or something. Like that ain't me, folks.
So I think you touched on a very important concept that not only just black people but all people need to listen to is as far as being a single entity is because I wanted you to touch on this earlier, but skateboarding, right? Typically, demographically speaking, black people don't touch on that. Photography, right? It's like you're doing the opposite of the status quo. So I like how you said you just kind of have always been doing your own thing because I feel that wholeheartedly, right? Like a sheep does what everybody else wants them to do, right? Like you would have became a sheep the moment you picked up a basketball and said, I'm finna be a hooper. Bro, I've seen you in real life when you stand up. There was no chance.
Shout out
So
to
the
my
fact-
dad.
So the fact, I mean, shit. Shout out to my pops. I got badass knees. So, Dad, I know for a fact you're watching this because you critique me on every episode. You gave me these left and right. You gave me the right one a little worse. Probably gave me that one. Mine gave me the left one. But anyways, like you became a lion or a wolf the moment you people start joking on you and said, "Oh my God, you're black. You're a skateboard. Oh my God, you're black photography." You said, "I don't care." At that moment, a wolf was made. So I really applaud you because a lot of people cave in the moments of pressure. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, and this is not like a battle of like the competitiveness. I'm just sharing my experiences, right? Like for my parents, how to get me out of that sheep mentality was to send me out of state for college. So like they were like, okay, everything you kind of do is around your friends. Like me joining track in high school was because my friends did track. I was like, I don't really care about track. I don't even watch the Olympics with track.
Yeah.
I might give a shit. I just want to do it because my friends did. Me and Jordan was both in it. And we was both in that motherfucker. You could tell, like, man, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, this is just some shit we doing.
It's the kick it spot.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
their mentality was to get you out of that sheep mentality, to shed your cloth, get out of state. Get into an environment where you don't know a single person, and now you develop that wolf mentality.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like you eat or be eaten. Either I get eaten and I transfer back to fucking somewhere in Indy, or I got to dominate Kentucky and make it my own. type shit. So I applaud you for that. Is all I was trying to say for real.
No, I appreciate that. Even like I can bring that to like one of my other stories. Like during college, I spent time abroad 2 times. Like went to Taiwan. Like nobody like I went to school with. When I say school, even like at my university, practically, they was like, "You going to Taiwan?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." Like I didn't see an issue with it. Like to me, it's not an issue. To them, they're like, "Oh, I'd be so scared to go." Like, dude, for what? Bro, like,
Want to travel the world?
yeah, that's like I knew that, bro. Like I knew that in high school. Like I was like, bro, this is like I'm not gonna stick around for none of this.
Where'd you go to school to?
I went to UND. Oh, you talking about high school?
No, college.
UND, University of Indianapolis, bro. So I was like in the city with it, but like I did it
And
because
look-
the money.
Even you sitting here now, years later,
Yeah.
you're able to see you can always come back home.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
opportunities that's like when they're in front of you that may seem like it's so life changing. Do the shit because it's so easy. Time flies by so fast that you see how easily you can be. Even though you're still doing your shit and successful, you're at the crib. Like it's not hard to get back home and kick it with people that you know and see it. So like a lot of people pass up on out of town and out of the country opportunities because of the future they see of being changing their whole lives, and it's not that deep.
Yep.
Like you're gonna be shitty for the rest of your lives if you don't take advantage of opportunities like that.
Yo, my guy Mike, pan the camera. So I need everybody to listen to this. The one piece of advice my parents always gave me, the one place on the globe that never changes, right? Global warming, anything that could change and that could make change, the one place that will never change is where home is. You can always go back to home. Whatever you consider home is never leaving the map. So to Jalen's point and to Free Spirit Superstar, wow, I almost said Fly Spirit Superstar.
You can say Roy,
but
you
to
know,
the Free Spirit Superstar, that's the one place that's never changed on the map is home. That's the one pin you could drop that will never leave. So the moment you change your environment, if you don't like it, you can always slide back. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nobody on this earth that will tell you that's a bad strategy. But as long as you try for it and you win for it, it's straight. So the question I have to you, and I'm sorry to go on these side monologues because you really be preaching shit that I be saying off camera, but now you're bringing it to the camera, and I really like that because now I can get my shit off.
That's why we
I want
vibe.
to.
That's why we vibe. That's why it's a good combo, man.
So the question I have for you is what was that first moment where post high school where you said to yourself, I'm different than everybody else? Because there's a bunch of photographers, there's a bunch of videographers. What was that first moment where you said to yourself, I'm different, I'm Jalen, and I'm a brand now?
Really, my freshman year of college.
Oh, damn. So just the first year, you can warm up, can give us
No, for real. Like, check this out. Like, hear me out, cause, like I just knew in high school, like I just everybody like, I was like the cool kid. I would say like in my high school, like everybody knew of
Where'd
me.
you go to high school?
Nah, he's the cool nigga.
Nigga
Nigga ain't got no flaws. Nigga in a sheet.
But nah, but check this out. But like, hear
Where'd you
me
go to
out.
high
Like I
school
was
at?
cool, but like different. Like, cause I did sports. I went to high school at Providence Cristo Rey. Most people haven't heard of that in India.
Wait, what's it called?
Providence Cristo Rey.
Providence what?
Cristo Rey, yeah. My high school was like 200. Student body was like 200 big, bro. My graduating class was like 32.
So that's why you were the man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, to be honest, bro, like nobody. But even like in the public school I went to, Stony Brook.
Insane. Hold on, I cannot let that go.
Yeah,
Whoa. Graduating class was how much?
like 32, bro.
Would you have been the man in a class of 32?
Hold on, no. Why? It's like we're
Would you
brothers.
have been a man in a class of 32?
I think
Bro,
anybody
I
dang
was
near
close
could.
to it. I had like 79 in mine.
Oh, that's cool.
My
What high
senior
school-
year, I
yeah,
left
yeah.
Warren and went to somewhere
See,
else.
yeah, you already know.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
we locked in.
Yeah, tight. Yeah, you already know.
I feel like you didn't answer the question though. Would you be the man in a class of 39?
Would I be the man?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The same
Yeah.
way my bro was.
But-
It's like inevitable.
That's what I'm saying. But like the thing, like you still have people that was like cool. Like certain people just didn't ride with each other. I was cool with everybody. I'm talking about like just the entire school. Like I was the person at the games with the camera, bro. I did talent shows too, bro. Like yeah, there was a time and point I used to dance. Yeah, I was a mascot at school too, bro. Like I did a whole, bro.
You gonna bust a move for us?
I can't do no backflip. Hold on, no.
Go ahead with some jumping jacks real quick.
Anybody could do that, John.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, okay, you got a point.
Surprised.
Bro asked for some jumping jacks.
Shady, we need something. That's good content. My nigga said he damn, I don't know, Simone Biles. Nigga, go ahead and get a little backflip.
Nah, I
Shit.
can't do no back. Give me a trampoline. I got you, my boy.
Nigga, single beam, nigga.
Yeah, a little something, man.
That nigga said, I got a triple beam scale. I'm back like a motherfucker. Oh,
But nah, for real, like back in high school, like I was tapped into everybody, bro. Like I was tapped into everything. Like I was not shy to go talk to people. Like some people be like, oh, like he weird, bro. You shouldn't be talking to him. Me, I do my own thing. I genuinely don't care, bro. I don't care what other people got to think or say. Like the whole point of us being individuals, you do what you want to do. At the end of the day, you literally supposed to do what you want to do. Rightfully so, though.
So I'm glad you brought that up. So in indie, what is your thought on the creative atmosphere here? So I'm gonna leave it at that, actually. So what do you think about the creative atmosphere in indie? So it's being as somebody that A, is collaborative, B, that's been proven to be successful collaborating with others. You're able to stand out on your own. How do you feel in an area like indie where all the neighboring states got creatives popping up, but not indie?
Oh, that's a good one. You hit me with that one. Like
Jim Beam.
I would say like we're definitely growing. Especially I would say with the age like Instagram, like just being practically the past 10 years. Like I first got on Instagram back in 2012. I was like one of the first people ever on Instagram. When I say
My OG
first
Instagram
people,
was trifling.
Well, I
Bunch
mean,
of selfies.
that's all of us though. But like even in middle school, bro, like I was trying to like cultivate how to use Instagram to like connect with other people. It with that scene being indie, like there was nobody trying to like post their photos on Instagram, rather if it was a selfie. But now we got to a point where the competition is more so like, oh, bro, like my photos are better than yours, or my videos harder than yours. I think that mindset needs to change in indie, which it definitely is. It's just going at a real slow pace. Like we was talking earlier, like, hey, like what about a wedding? I'm like, I do them, I can do them. Like I like hearing that. Previously, it'd just be like, oh, you do that? Okay, cool. Because I done came across. Matter of fact, yeah, we gonna get into it real quick.
Get him,
I got a story. So like a couple years ago, my dad had
Is
a
this
cookout.
Jalen Hour?
Yeah,
Is this Jalen Hour?
Yeah,
Holy
we about to
shit.
get into
Why
it.
would he just turn up on us like that? The mood completely shifted.
But
Holy
it's
shit.
it's to bring it all like full circle. Like my dad had a cookout a couple years ago for my cousin. She does photography as well. She does like 360 booth, all that stuff. She got like the mirror, take the corporate events, all that. She like really into it. One of her photographers, I was showing him like, yo, I got a 6D, a Canon 6D. Like, oh, what are you, an amateur? I remember looking at his video. I was just like, no, I ain't gonna say nothing, but y'all get what I'm saying. His video, whatever she paid for, I hope she got a refund.
Yeah, it was different.
I hope she got a refund for that joint. And I did her video last year.
So that's the point of it's not always about the product or
Yeah.
the tool.
Yeah, for sure. Like he told me, like I was trash basically because the camera I had. He had a Sony. I had a 6D. 6D is a mirror. It has a mirror on it. It's a DSLR. He had a Sony, which is a mirrorless camera, which Sony is like pretty good for video, like really, really good for video. I had a 6D. All the videos I made with my 6D were like, I would say pretty good. And people paid me for them. But for some reason, he just called me amateur and didn't see any of my work.
All right, so now we're going to pop it off with some rapid fire questions for you. So you're going to kind of answer like the entry level / mid staff level on the job application on LinkedIn.
Hire me.
But now, nah, it's not enough. Now we're going with the rapid
Turn it up a
fire.
notch.
So, boom, you got less than 5 seconds to answer. If you had to pick one artist, no media pass, but you wanted to sneak in and get their picture, who would it be?
Harry Styles.
Damn, was that 2 seconds? Holy fuck. Okay, bet. So, if you was want to be a part of one photography house, who would it be?
Vogue.
Damn, less than 1 second again. Okay, so if you was wanting to photograph one professional athlete during their like in the tunnel walks, whose shit would you swag out the most?
Lamar Jackson.
Fuck, less than 2 seconds. Okay, he needed though. He a Florida nigga.
You talking about the newest, highest paid player in the
He's
NFL?
still not gonna be dressed right. He just needed though. All right, I got one more for you. So you make your first big check. You got $1 million to spend. You give up $500,000 to your mom's. What are you buying her with that $500,000?
Savings account.
Ooh, no crib.
Nah, high yield savings account.
High yield. Wow, that's
That's
a bag talk.
That's
right
determination right there, bro. Don't blow that. Nah.
there. Okay.
We worked
So,
too hard to get to this point.
Now I
Don't
got
blow
one
it.
more for you because
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you be selfish.
Okay.
Let's say you got that $1 million. You already got the high yield. You already got all that other cute shit. But now it's time for you to upgrade the whip. I know what you got, but I'm not gonna leak it to the folk. What whip are you buying?
Yours.
I know your
The
bougie ass gonna
Lamborghini
buy something
Urus.
crazy. You could go to Wrangler.
That's hey. My mama got a Wrangler. My mama got a Wrangler.
Okay.
She got a Wrangler.
Am I a mind reader? That's fucking.
Yeah, she got a Wrangler.
Is it Urus or Urus?
Yours.
It's yours.
Yeah, yours.
My bad, cuz. My bad.
All right, bam. All right, load the shotgun up. Boom. Favorite.
Nigga went duck hunting.
Look, favorite.
Wait, hold on. Pull. Pull.
Pool.
Yeah,
Favorite photographer, if you can name one that you follow, that you would follow your work after.
Bryant S. Lava.
Pick it up, because I don't know who he is. So.
Oh,
give
say
me
that
a
again?
name.
Bryant S. Lava.
You in your bag. I've never heard of him. I thought you were gonna say Kodak lens or something.
Nah, bro.
I'm
It's
making sure.
right.
Bryant S. Lava's like social media. Bro, he had a booth at the Grammys, if I'm not mistaken, called Photo Booth by Bryant or something like that. But literally,
That's
all the celebrities just hop in the booth, and he got it. They take their photos and he posts on his Instagram.
Sheesh.
Like that's crazy branding to me, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
No, that's insane.
you know what I'm saying? Like it go bigger than just snap. Like what can you evolve?
Anybody can snap, but that's different.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I got another one for you. This is gonna let you get a little bit of steam off, without really throwing yourself under the rug.
Yeah.
Your biggest pet peeve as a professional from a client. You know how in person, before you answer, you know how in person you can't really say what's on your mind sometimes when people getting on your nerves because you need to get to land the client. What's a pet peeve of yours from clients that you just wish wouldn't happen?
Revisions, bro. Like the consultation versus the revision is just that's not what we talked about during the consultation. You want to do a 360 now? The project already complete. I am 80% done, if not 90. I just need to export it and upload it to the drive so I can send it to you. Why are you trying to change it last minute, bro? Like, I don't want to change the direction. Well, we have to film it all over again, buddy, or do the photo shoot all over again. So,
Man,
biggest pet peeve.
Being a creative, man.
Yeah, you know how they go. Yeah.
I don't get it because I'm a consultant.
It's Dana. Hold on. It's Dana.
I
the
live
same?
by
Mr.
revisions.
But look,
I
this
live
what
by
look,
revisions.
yeah.
Ain't nothing
Taylor,
fucking perfect if you send it to me.
Look,
I'm
so this what I'm
Mine is
look,
critique.
for the
All those
non-creative
Underwriter.
creatives out there. They don't understand. You can always make an edit. You can always, if you don't have your
Definitely. I
vision
live for
down
the
packed, that's part of being creative. Like it's one thing to think of an idea, but to have a full, complete vision down packed, that's another level. And when you have that, you don't have to. You know, it's like you can't. Some things you gotta just stop for it to be perfect or for it to be good.
So I'm gonna give you some words from. I can't say where I work or like who my director was, but like my manager on a project. He is revising this shit a lot, and what he told me was, A, I would never let you submit anything that I think is perfect. He said, B, you will revise this as much as I need until it fits my criteria. So there are some clients out there like that. You feel like I'm not that big of a douchebag. But like other people are like, you will revise this as much as I need until it fits every single, it fits every check. You get what I'm saying?
Every check
Exactly.
box,
I got a
yeah.
question. Are they
Fuck.
paying? Are they paying for those revisions? Those unlimited revisions?
Well, the world I work in is a lot different. Like that, the placements of the comma is a lot different. So depending on the placements of the comma, it's implied. It's like we're not signing off on it unless it is perfect. And like for a perfect example, right? I don't get sent on a project unless it's perfect. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna ship me off somewhere unless every criteria they met is met. Every criteria they wanted the client to meet is met. So like the bag's just different. Like at that level bag.
Yep.
Oh shit! You want to suck my toe? I suck a toe for that bag for the. I done seen the billables.
He said we all
I
got to eat.
suck a toe. I
we
done
all
seen
about
the
to
billables.
eat.
I done seen the billables. I suck a toe.
Yeah.
I got another. All right, back to the rapid fire. Is there any type of photography that you haven't done that you would like to learn?
Editorial. That's what I want to get into.
Okay.
Like for real.
So that's something.
And not even just
that's-
working with artists, just in general. Like I want to take photos or just like can make a magazine, or you look at it, it's an album cover that's like cinematic.
This nigga's a little too cool for me, so we're gonna loosen you up. You ain't had enough shots of Jim Beam.
I didn't eat today. I've been working.
If you had to pick one shorty to be photographed with, in the picture with you, who would it be?
Casey Dillard,
What was that?
Anybody know who Casey Dillon is?
model.
She bad?
Yes.
She on TikTok?
Can you bring that up?
Nah, she
the
on
screen?
How
Instagram.
you spell her shit? With a K?
C.
C?
Yeah.
Oh, she traditional. Casey Dillon?
Dillard.
Dillard.
Yeah.
She part of the Dillard family?
Nah, I don't know. She fine to me, bro. I promise you
They
that.
said she fine to me. That's all they gotta say. She fine to me, nigga. That's all I care about.
So as y'all looking up Casey, right? Oh, he found her.
I'm damn jumbling the phone and shit. Okay, she gotta be. I'm damn near fumbling.
While he looking, I got another one for you.
Yeah.
So if you could do, you know how the IG models be having the sexy photo shoots? I know you're way too professional for that. So in the world of, if you were to put one out, who would you do a photo shoot with what IG model if you could pick one?
I don't know. I really don't. It would have to be her, bro.
Her?
Yeah.
Let me see.
With the
'cause I don't
singer
know what
her?
he's talking about.
Yeah,
Casey
there you go.
Dillard, bro. She fine, bro. I think,
Casey Dillard.
yeah.
He done followed already. That nigga mentally followed.
He did.
That nigga don't remember the username. Mentally followed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When I asked that question, this is
Show
what I
the
was
camera.
kind
He
of.
said show the camera.
Oh, yeah. Casey.
Damn, I shouldn't have went off mic. Fuck it.
All right, yeah.
We out here.
Yeah, so I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, you want to bring in B.
We lit.
Oh, they don't want no core water one. They want to see the good, Shane.
Like,
Show 'em the goods.
yeah.
We want to see the wholesome pics.
give 'em
Nah, we
those.
want to see the whole some pics. That's what
All
we
right, boom.
want to
That's
see.
a decent one. There you go,
Hey,
Cam.
can I see that, John?
There you go.
Now you know damn well you don't need to be looking at that. It's married niggas only.
I'm so weak.
Oh,
Hold on,
everybody
fam.
Googling right now,
Yeah.
Instagramming right now. And everything.
This ain't girlfriend territory. It's married nigga shit. Married nigga, she ain't got nowhere to go but up. Shit.
So during that photo shoot, are you going at the end of it? Are you gonna say, yeah? So do you got a man, or do you like coffee, or are you gonna just keep it all the way professional
nah,
out the
Hold
door?
on. Nah, bro. I don't get down like that with my clients, bro.
So
really
Jalen,
don't.
I got one for you. This is bad funny.
Okay, I'm ready.
So let's say. So Casey Dillon, she's in the room with you,
Yeah,
but you need a fresh shave on your head.
yeah.
You gonna let her shave your head?
Oh, bro, I'm bald already. Go ahead, baby.
Oh shit!
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're figuring me out. You know.
Yo, I can't let my shorty give me a taper when I be panicking, bro.
Bro, I
The
would,
shave
bro.
is crazy.
Yeah, go crazy, man. I don't care, bro.
That's just because you a freak.
No, bro, I'm already bald. What else can I do?
Hey, nowhere to go from there. huh?
Exactly,
Hey,
bro.
folks.
I'm telling you, bro. I am so comfortable with my skin. It make no sense, bro. Like, all right,
All right, so I got one more question.
Yeah.
You funny, that motherfucker. So I got one more question for you. So,
Bro, don't pull the mic off the table.
are we improvising over here? This shit been pulled off.
I'm about to have a solo going
Shout out
over
to
here.
Jim. Shout out to the Jim guy.
Jim got a nigga acting like Hercules.
Take it off.
When I first pulled it off, fucking Jared and Jalen recognized it. I said, damn, bro. I said, hey, chill, bro.
That's good.
But, so last question for you. Rory may have some other questions, but last question for you. So, if the world had ended apocalypse style, we'd had this conversation past 4 podcasts, and the apocalypse happened, whatever that means for you, whether it's World War Z, whether that's fucking Tomorrowland, all them movies and shit, what's the one thing you're taking with you and you're never giving up?
Nothing. The world can have the rest. I don't care about none of that. Bro, I detach myself from a lot of my stuff, except for my camera, but like that's because it provide value, some money. But at that point, none won't even matter. I'm about to go walk wherever, go wherever. You probably hated that
The
answer.
Walking Dead with the stick.
Yeah, you probably hate it.
Whooping niggas'
Yeah,
asses.
it's whatever at that point, because like,
Nah, but you gotta take something with you though.
I
Like
got
something you're
to.
not giving up.
My strap.
No
At that
pockets.
point,
What you got? What you got on you? What you got on you?
not gonna tell you, but come on now. I respect your
everybody
household.
in here-
I respect your household.
We live in India. Everybody's strapped.
Yeah,
Everybody's
but also I respect your household too. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you ain't gotta pull out the Desert Eagle. If that's what you
Shut
got.
up, man. You
no holes in
funny.
my wall.
No, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The home insurance is good, but ain't that goddamn good? You know what I'm saying? We officials. That shit don't happen often.
That's what I'm saying. I respect your space, your home.
Yeah, that's the insurance has a disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
You may be black, but you have to act as a white to claim the insurance. But I love everybody. So,
That's going on for sure.
do I have another question for you? I'm trying to think.
I probably didn't answer the questions how you wanted me to, but I
What's
answered.
something you want the people to pull from you? You know, before you leave and we end it, you know, piece of advice or, you know, something you got for the people that you want them to take from this interview. You know, because you never know when next time you're going to pull up.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna say two things. Make sure you stay true to yourself all the time, whatever that means for you. If you gotta like detach yourself from all the people around you, go ahead and do that in a peaceful space. Number two, I want y'all to be able to take away like some inspiration. Motivation is the killer to inspiration and creativity. So don't be motivated because you'll get burnt out. Be inspired.
All right, well, you heard it here, man. We had Jalen Smith on the podcast. This is my dog. As most people know, I don't let people in my crib often. He was one of them ones that came back when I had the great couch. So he kind of an OG in the my kind of space where I cherish and shit. So I appreciate you for having you, brother.
All right, for having me. Appreciate you.
You kept it a little too real. I really don't like your answers that much, but like we'll use it though. So I appreciate you.
I know you was for real about that one, but I can't do nothing but be myself.
So yeah, shout that IG out just for people to.
That's kind of crazy because I was actually being like, you know, your sarcasm.
Website, IG, all of that, just for anybody picking, so that way, you know, when they website.
JalenSmith.com. Get the same thing from Instagram.
Did we not just say website only? You don't say some Instagram.
What? It's all that stuff. I say website JalenSmith.com. JLYN.
And on
Smith.
TikTok. I be seeing you on TikTok.
I be seeing you on TikTok. Come on now.
Yeah,
bro,
bro,
we
let's
tapped
go to the
in.
website
We
now.
tapped in.
See each other
Because
on
look,
TikTok.
Jalen is spelled different. He was spelling out
Oh,
the
true, you
website.
do
So
gotta
yeah,
spell
let
your
them
name
pick
type
that
shit.
up.
Yeah, name spelled JLYN Smith. Domain.com.
There's no A in the name?
Nah. Shout out to my mom. 97 Ghetto Baby.
Nah, I thought that was dope when I seen that. I'm like, oh, is he just doing that for IG? But then I looked at the bio. I said, no, that shit.
That's my real name, bro.
Yep.
There's an apostrophe in there on paper.
Yeah, you was born to be a creative. Mom Dukes just did it without even asking. Off the rip, you was a creative.
Low-key, she should be in jail right now.
Wow.
Held you hostage to being a creative.
Yeah.
CPS. They're forcing creatives out here now.
Yeah.
Creative child labor.
No, I just had to update his name on my phone. I had the A in there.
It's okay.
I was, I'm cool with the L and the Y. I thought it was definitely
But
A.
it ain't even know. He talking about bro, been over the crib, only let so many people in the house. Bro, I don't even know how to spell bro name. We ain't got.
I just met you. Are you want to get extra comfortable? I just met you 3 episodes ago, nigga. Y'all random man. Nigga. Hey, but you heard it here, man. We had our boy Jalen Smith on the podcast. We'll catch you on another episode of Ice Cream Social. You dig?
Peace out.
Right on, bro.
Cool.
Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure.
Nah,
That
your
was
shit was
good.
dope, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Cream. Whoa. A cream. Yeah. Ice cream. Ice cream social.